Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from Al-Falah Surabaya Middle School Group, whose members are Inaka Trisna Nastiti, Jihan Fara Habibah, Meilani Fara Atika, Dhabitah Elfia Hidayat, and Aribatul Rahmawati Aliyah. In this video, we will present the results of our PLP 1, which was held at Al-Falah Middle School Surabaya. In this activity, we collected data by conducting interviews with school curriculum representative related to environment, culture, vision, and mission. We also conducted interviews with English teachers to find out about the learning at Al-Falah Middle School. Apart from that, we also carry out observations when English learning takes place in the class. Let's start our presentation. This presentation will contain several findings such as vision, mission, and objective, curriculum, learning planning, learning implementation, personal management and school culture, school environment, condition and infrastructure, implementation of P5 and P2RA, rules and regulation, student affairs and counseling, and the last, habituation outside the school.
Alright, for the first one is about the vision and mission. The vision and mission were created by the Al-Falah Foundation. All vision and mission must be implemented well, and it began to be created in 1999 and there was no update at all from the first year they were created. Only a few editions of mission equated to change in the curriculum. Vision, students will have a steady faith, or students will have noble morals, worship diligently and istiqomah, are guided by the Al-Quran and Hadith as well as do good to parents and the environment. Students will have achieved optimally, our students will have skill and life skill, have the opportunity and enthusiasm, academic and non-academic achievement as well as national spirit and global insight. Mission, developing Dhabitah activities through education, assisting parents in realizing children with novel character, career school development in realizing students who excel optimally, developing Islamic school with a quality management system, implementing goodness continuously in all fields, handling the potential of students, teachers, and employees. School objective. Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya has very interesting activities that are rarely found in other schools, namely service activities for grade 8 students, where students are encouraged to take part to shape their social character. Based on that activities, let us add the following school objectives of this institution. The realization of Dhabitah activities through education in all school activities, the realization of awareness in worship in all students, the realization of students who excel according to their talents and potential, the implementation of standardization in the development of the guidance system of faith and morals, and so on.
The next is about the curriculum that are used in Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya. There are 4 curriculums that are used in Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya. The first one is about the national curriculum. There are 2 curriculums. The first is K13 curriculum. The K13 curriculum is used for 8th grade and 9th grade. They are still using K13 because it is still transition from K13 into independent curriculum. The teacher designing RPP or lesson plan based on core competence and basic competence on Permendikbud. The second is about the Merdeka curriculum. Merdeka curriculum or independent curriculum. The independent curriculum just came into use at the school. This result in only 1 grade using the most recent curriculum. There are 2 classes studying with this curriculum, which are 7 grades from A class and B class, from the girl class and the boys class. And in the independent curriculum, the teachers are given the freedom to designing a lesson plan. The next is about the local pilot curriculum. There are 2. The first is Cambridge curriculum. The Cambridge curriculum is a curriculum recently used by Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya, and they hopes that using this curriculum, the students' quality will improve. And There are ICP, International Class Program, has been used by the students in the 7th grades. But because this is the new curriculum, so not all the subjects use English in the classroom. The Cambridge curriculum has been used recently in some of the subjects such as math, science, and English itself, and they hope that starting anew can provide the best service to students and their parents. It is the hope that in the coming years, this curriculum can be used by all grades and increasingly high grades for the school. And the last is about the Al-Falah curriculum itself. This curriculum was created by Al-Falah Junior High School Al-Falah Foundation, where in its implementation, very institution under this foundation must emphasize religious values. And the implementation can be done such as before starting learning, students must do duha prayers and recite the Quran together, and the students who graduated from this school, from Al-Falah Junior High School, they must memorize at least 3 juz.
Learning planning. In learning planning, there are two types: learning objectives and also learning resources. The first one, the learning objectives, which is the learning objective themselves are achieved by the teachers and also the students, and the learning carry out will be meaningful when the students can implement the learning learned in class in the daily lives. So this will help the students develop in the classroom and the environment outside the classroom. So the learning objectives in each class in our junior high school using the interactive way. And the next is learning resources. Learning resources come from books published by the school foundation. So the Al-Falah Junior High School have their own book, and apart from studying book, for each grade in Al-Falah Junior High School, always using the technology. So the teacher use the technology or the games activities, and which is will increase the students' enthusiasm to be interested in learning, and students will not to be bored.
Learning implementation. Al-Falah Junior High School's English teachers are use a variety of strategies to keep the subject interested while concentrating on specific learning goals. Because of students' preferences and limitation with regard to technology, the student-centered approach incorporates interactive activities such as game, snacks, leader, bingo, and also quizzes and then bomb puzzle. Interestingly, teachers use formative assessment in which students select questions to respond to verbally to address difficulties with speaking and listening skills. Even with the conventional gaming approach, technology integration is still important, and PowerPoint lesson materials are used for ensuring that students are learning the most recent material.
Okay, and next it's about the personal management and school culture. The first one is the personal management. The school places a strong emphasis on the Quranic knowledge, providing annual training to teachers at the end of the academic. So, for each month, have a training session for the teachers and also discussion together like that. So we have to reflect on our teaching. So for the teacher, the personal recruitment follows a thorough process including online registration and also the offline registration. And the school's culture, the Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya emphasizes the value of religion. The value of religion in every activity. The school often organizes community service to clean the school environment. The school is also committed to providing adequate facilities and infrastructure for learning activities so that the students will be more comfortable when learning in there.
School environment, condition, and infrastructure. For the first, school environment. SMP Al-Falah is located at Darmukali Street, number 62, Dharma Wonokromo, Surabaya City. This institution is one of the private institutions in Surabaya, which is part of the Falah Foundation. Okay, the second one is condition. Currently, the building used by students and teachers in conducting the learning process is not too large. However, it still has some infrastructure that is quite adequate for school activities such as computer room, separate male and female, student toilets, principal's room, administration room, teacher's room, health unit, mini library, and mosque. And then the third one is infrastructure. The condition and environment design of the new building of SMP Al-Falah Surabaya will consist of 9 floors. Then, later this building will have 9 classes, where the details of the target new student who enter each class are 30 students. Thus, the number will be 270 students. With these constructions, the school will have a significant change considering that currently the number of students in each class is at least 11 until 22 people. The existing facilities will remain such as the mosque, library, computer room, teacher's room, principal's room, health room, female and female toilets, canteen, and school cooperative. 4 new facilities or building that will be added are the sports center and swimming pool. Then 3 will be a boarding school for female students who want to stay there.
Okay, the next is about the implementation of P5, Project Penguatan Profil Pelajar Pancasila. And the Pancasila students profile of Al-Falah Junior High School is integrated into various activities, both intracurricular and extracurricular, accordance with the vision and mission of the Ministry of Education. And the Pancasila students are the embodiment of Indonesian students as long-life learners who have global competence and behave in accordance with Pancasila values. There are 6 elements of P5. The first is have faith in God Almighty. The second, global diversity. The third is working together. The fourth, independent. The fifth is critical reasoning. And the last is creative. After there are 6 elements of P5, and they have also the project of P5, and there are 7 themes such as Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, sustainable lifestyle, local wisdom, and entrepreneurship, and many others. For the example, for the project of P5, the students have the time 2 weeks to focus to build their soft skill, and they have no time to study in the class, and they just focus on their project. For the example about the entrepreneurship, they will make food and drink, and they will sell this food and drink in online shop or offline shop. The next is about for the example, the last is about the Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. So they will have the perform, and they will performing about the arts, about Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, from the food and the dance, also the clothes, and many others. So they will complete it into 2 weeks.
Okay, rules and regulations. For the verse is rules. So, the rules in SMP Al-Falah Surabaya, the first one, student must leave before 7 o'clock or on time. Second one, students must have complete school attributes according to the schedule. And then the third, student must not to smoke in every school activities. And then the next, student must not carry sharp weapons because it's so dangerous. And then the next one, student must attend the flag ceremony on Monday. The sixth, students must maintain the good name of the school both inside and outside the school. The next one, students are required to participate in school activities including extracurricular activities. And then the last one, students must behave politely to teachers, fellow students, or school employees. And then the next one is regulations. The regulation in SMP Al-Falah Surabaya, the first one, accustoming the celebration of Religions Day with simple and wise activities. And then the second, carry carry out flag ceremonies every Monday by wearing attribute according to school regulations. And then the third, accustoming students to help each other if there are students who are famous for disaster or distress. The fourth one, all school residents must maintain security, comfort, order, cleanliness, and environment health. And then the last one, carry out voluntary work to clean the school environment by all school residents periodically. And also getting used to the efficient use of school resources by all schools members.
Student Affairs and Teacher Counseling, or PICA. Based on the data obtained, PICA is a package with Student Affairs at the Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya. The situation indicating that Teacher Counseling and Student Affairs are integrated to manage it together as one service package at the school. It can be interpreted there is a synergy between counseling activities to support student personal and academic development, as well as monitoring and managing student aspects such as attendance, behavior, and student involvement in extracurricular activities. This approach may aim to create a holistic educational environment and support overall student development.
Habituation outside the school. Al-Falah Junior High School Surabaya has co-curricular and extracurricular programs. Co-curricular activities are carried out to strengthen student competencies following the applicable curriculum. The following are the co-curricular activities that exist in Al-Falah Junior High School. The first one is student orientation period or MOS, and then the second is field study. The next one is outbound. Number 4 is KTS, and the last one is social service. Meanwhile, extracurricular activities are additional activities outside school hours where students are free to choose what fields or activity they are interested in. By the policy made by Al-Falah Middle School Surabaya, every student is obligated to take part in extracurricular activities. If it is discovered that someone is not taking part, they will be given violation points. Based on the time of implementation, extracurricular activities at this school are divided into two types. They are routine extracurricular activities and then periodic extracurriculars.
Okay everyone, that's all for our presentation. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.